I say, not run. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone again.
They said he was too small, that he didn't belong in the heavyweight division. Yet, fight after fight, Oleksandr Usyk has silenced his doubters, not with words, but with sheer brilliance in the ring. And now, as the clock ticks closer to his showdown with Tyson Fury, Usyk isn't just preparing, he's pushing himself to the very edge of human capability. Imagine a man who starts his day before the sun rises, training with a focus so intense it feels almost inhuman. While others might cut corners or take shortcuts, Usyk does the opposite. Every punch, every drill, every drop of sweat serves a purpose. But here's the thing, it's not just about physical strength. No, Usyk's secret weapon is something far deeper, something that can't be measured in pounds lifted or miles run. It's his unwavering discipline, his razor-sharp focus, and an unshakable belief that the path to greatness is carved through relentless hard work. And yet, the question remains, is it enough? Fury, the towering giant with an unmatched reach and unpredictability, has already promised revenge. He's mocked Usyk's size, dismissed his tactics, and declared that this time, things will be different. But behind the scenes, far away from the trash talk and media buzz, Usyk is preparing like a man possessed. What drives someone to train this hard? To endure the pain, the exhaustion, and the endless grind. For Usyk, it's more than just a fight. It's a mission, a chance to prove once and for all that skill, strategy, and sheer willpower can conquer even the most overwhelming odds. But here's the twist. We don't fully know what's happening inside Usyk's camp. His training sessions are shrouded in secrecy, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering, what exactly is he planning? What's fueling this quiet storm? And most importantly, will it be enough to defy the odds once again? Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal is nothing short of extraordinary.
What is my motivation? I don't have motivation. Only my regime. Only my concentration. This is my motivation. Enough.
One important aspect that Usyk addressed during this fight, Oleksandr Usyk's training isn't just intense, it's borderline obsessive. To the outside world, it might look like a madman's routine, but for Usyk, every movement, every exercise is calculated to perfection. His philosophy is simple, leave nothing to chance. But what truly sets him apart isn't just the grueling physical drills. It's his discipline, the kind that breaks lesser men, but has made him a champion time and time again. Picture this. While most fighters focus on building muscle or perfecting their knockout punch, Usyk trains his mind as rigorously as his body. Early mornings begin with cold water immersions, plunging himself into freezing temperatures to sharpen his focus and harden his resolve. For Usyk, it's not just about enduring discomfort, it's about embracing it, because in his world, comfort is the enemy, and only those willing to suffer can stand a chance in the ring. And it doesn't stop there. His training sessions often go beyond what the human body is supposed to withstand. There are whispers of drills that test the very limits of endurance, hours of shadowboxing under the blazing sun, relentless circuits that leave even his trainers in awe, and sparring sessions that push his reflexes to near superhuman levels. But here's the thing, Usyk doesn't stop until every ounce of energy has been spent. It's not about good enough. For him, perfection is the bare minimum, but what's truly remarkable is his ability to combine science with tradition. Usyk draws from the wisdom of old-school boxing legends while embracing cutting-edge techniques to stay ahead of his competition. Breathing exercises, unconventional stretching routines, and precision drills that seem more like choreography than training, they're all part of his secret arsenal. And yet, behind every method is a single driving force: to outwork his opponent in every possible way. Even his diet is a reflection of his discipline. While others indulge in cheat meals or take the occasional day off, off. Usyk's regimen is strict and unwavering. His meals are carefully curated to fuel his body like a machine, fine-tuned for endurance and power. There are no shortcuts, no exceptions, no compromises, because in his mind, every decision, no matter how small, brings him one step closer to victory. But here's the most fascinating part. Usyk doesn't view training as a means to an end. For him, it's a way of life, a philosophy rooted in his very being. And as he grinds through yet another grueling session, there's one thought that fuels him more than any other. He's not just preparing for a fight, he's preparing to redefine what's possible in the sport of boxing. The question is, can anyone keep up with a man who refuses to break, who thrives in conditions that would destroy the ordinary? As the fight approaches, one thing is clear. Tyson Fury may be a giant in the ring, but Usyk's discipline might just be his greatest equalizer. Stay with us, because the deeper we dive into Usyk's methods, the more unbelievable his journey becomes. What separates champions from legends? For Oleksandr Usyk, the answer lies in the smallest details. His obsession with perfection borders on the extreme, and it's no exaggeration to say he analyzes every punch, every movement, and every breath as if his life depends on it. In his mind, there's no such thing as good enough. Even after hours of relentless training, Usyk will repeat a single drill dozens, sometimes hundreds of times, until it feels absolutely flawless. If his jab is off by even a fraction of a second, he won't rest until it's corrected. If his footwork lacks precision, he'll dissect every step until it's as smooth as a dance. But his pursuit of perfection goes beyond the physical. Usyk studies his opponents with the intensity of a chess grandmaster, memorizing their patterns, habits, and weaknesses. Every fight is a puzzle, and Usyk's mission is to solve it before he even steps into the ring. This relentless attention to detail isn't just a habit, it's his weapon. It's what allows him to outthink, outmaneuver, and ultimately outfight even the toughest opponents. And as the world prepares for his showdown with Tyson Fury, you have to wonder, what has Usyk uncovered about the so-called Gypsy King? One thing's certain, Usyk's obsession with perfection isn't just a trait. It's the reason he's one of the most dangerous fighters alive. And as the clock ticks down to fight night, that perfection might just be Fury's biggest nightmare. When Oleksandr Usyk trains, it's not just his body that's being pushed to its limits, it's his mind. Usyk's mental resilience is a weapon few can match, forged through years of discipline, sacrifice, and an unyielding will to win. His training sessions are designed to break most fighters, combining grueling physical drills with psychological endurance tests. Picture running sprints until your legs give out, then immediately shadowboxing with perfect technique over and over again. It's not just about surviving the pain, it's about thriving in it. Usyk doesn't train to endure exhaustion. He trains to master it, to stay sharp when his opponents falter, and to make decisions with laser focus when chaos takes over. This mental edge is what allows him to stay calm under fire, to outlast his rivals, and to execute his game plan with machine-like precision, even when the stakes couldn't be higher. Beyond the mental and physical intensity, Usyk's training carries a unique element that sets him apart. His unwavering focus on mastering the art of unpredictability. He doesn't just train to fight, he trains to confuse, overwhelm, and dominate. From his rhythmic footwork drills to his precise timing exercises, every move is calculated to keep opponents guessing. Usyk studies angles like a chess grandmaster, exploiting openings they don't even realize exist. He shifts seamlessly between styles, changing pace and pressure as if he's orchestrating a symphony of controlled chaos. This dedication to unpredictability makes him one of the most dangerous fighters in the ring, an opponent who's nearly impossible to prepare for, and always one step ahead. As Usyk's training crescendos, the sheer brilliance of his endurance becomes undeniable. undeniable. He doesn't just push limits, he redefines them. Grueling sessions that would break even the toughest athletes are merely another day for Usyk. Whether it's hours of nonstop sparring, endless rounds on the heavy bag, or relentless cardio sessions, his stamina seems superhuman. But it's not just physical, it's his mental resolve that astounds. Even as his body screams for rest, his mind pushes forward, refusing to yield. This unrelenting drive is what transforms him into a machine in the later rounds of a fight, when most opponents are gasping for air. For Usyk, fatigue isn't an obstacle, it's a weapon, one he uses to completely overwhelm and outlast his rivals. Usyk's mastery of strategy and precision is where his brilliance truly shines. He's not just a fighter, he's a chess master in the ring, always 3 steps ahead of his opponent. His training hones this skill to perfection, meticulously studying every angle, every feint, and every possible opening. It's in the endless hours of shadowboxing, the countless drills focused on timing and accuracy, where he sharpens his ability to outthink and outmaneuver even the most aggressive adversaries. Usyk's punches aren't just thrown, they're calculated, like missiles guided to the perfect target. It's this deadly combination of intelligence and technique that turns his opponent's strengths into their greatest weaknesses, leaving them baffled and broken before they even realize what hit them. But what truly sets Usyk apart is his unshakable mental toughness. In the grueling world of boxing, where fatigue and doubt creep in like shadows, Usyk remains an unmovable force. His training pushes him far beyond the limits of physical exhaustion, testing his resolve in ways that would break most fighters. Yet, instead of faltering, he thrives, using these moments of adversity to build an ironclad mindset. It's this mental edge that allows him to stay calm under pressure, adapt to any challenge, and make split-second decisions with surgical precision. No matter how fierce the opponent or dire the situation, Usyk's mind remains a fortress, focused, fearless, and unrelenting. Usyk's commitment to greatness doesn't end with his physical and mental preparation. It extends to his relentless pursuit of perfection in every detail of his craft, whether it's analyzing his opponent's slightest movements, refining his footwork to be an inch quicker, or adjusting his punches for maximum impact. Nothing escapes his focus. He studies the sport like a scientist, obsessing over every variable that could give him an edge. To Usyk, every second in the gym, every drill, and every drop of sweat is a step closer to outsmarting, outmaneuvering, and ultimately dismantling his opponent in the ring. This meticulous dedication is what makes him so dangerous, because when Usyk steps into the ring, he's already won the battle in his mind. But what truly sets Usyk apart isn't just his physical dominance or strategic brilliance, it's his unbreakable spirit. No matter how intense the pressure, no matter how high the stakes, Usyk thrives where others falter. His life has been a story of overcoming odds, and in the ring, he channels every hardship, every challenge, and every moment of doubt into fuel for his fire. When others slow down, he pushes forward. When the odds are stacked against him, he rises higher. This resilience is his secret weapon, a force that no opponent can prepare for. It's not just about winning for Usyk, it's about proving that sheer willpower can overcome anything. Usyk's mindset is what transforms him from a great fighter into an unstoppable force. His approach to training is like that of a master craftsman. Every movement, every punch, every step carefully calculated and refined. But it's more than just physical preparation. It's a mental war he fights daily. Usyk is known for his ability to stay calm under pressure, breaking down his opponents not just with power, but with patience and precision. He studies every detail, every flaw, and waits for the perfect moment to strike. This level of focus and discipline is rare, even among champions. To step into the ring with Usyk is to face not just a fighter, but a man who has prepared his body and mind to withstand and conquer anything. It's this laser-sharp focus and unwavering belief in his abilities that makes him a true master of the sport. But what truly sets Oleksandr Usyk apart is his unshakable will to endure. It's the quiet resilience he's forged over years of hardship, a trait that's impossible to teach, but vital to survival. survive at the highest level of boxing. Usyk has faced adversity not only in the ring, but in life. His journey to the top was anything but easy. Yet, he never breaks, never falters. When others crumble under pressure, Usyk thrives. This mental toughness is evident in every fight. No matter how brutal the exchange, no matter how relentless the opponent, Usyk digs deep into reserves of strength that seem almost superhuman. It's as if his mind whispers, "Push further," and his body obeys without hesitation. This is what makes Usyk so dangerous. Not just his skill, but his refusal to be defeated, physically or mentally. Oleksandr Usyk's journey isn't just about boxing. It's about the relentless pursuit of greatness against all odds. His unmatched work ethic, razor-sharp skills, and indomitable mindset make him not just a champion, but a symbol of what it means to overcome. Every punch he throws, every step he takes, and every bead of sweat he sheds tells the story of a man who refuses to back down. In a world of giants, Usyk proves that heart, discipline, and unwavering determination can conquer anything. And as he continues to rise, one thing is certain: Oleksandr Usyk is not just fighting for titles, he's carving his legacy into the history of the sport.